The recent Winter Olympics has again brought stories to the forefront of the media of systemic abuse within the training programs of young athletes at the hands of their trainers. Interpersonal bonds between trainers and athletes enables athletic performance to be maximised, but it seems to provide a path to manipulation and mental abuse. How does the line between the pressure to perform and abuse get regulated to ensure that young Australian athletes are not emotionally mistreated, especially when this abuse can be taken off the training court and brought back home?
Jelena, we're running out of time, but I do want to get your thoughts on this because, we are seeing this, it seems, more and more amongst elite athletes. What's the answer here?
Well, I feel like it's always been around, and again, it just hasn't been talked about. And that was one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to share my story, and actually wanted to do it even 10 years ago, but I wasn't ready. And that was a big part of it because it happens in sport so much. I've obviously been through it, and I know others have, and it's an incredibly important subject because it happens so much in sport.
Did you get any support?
Look, at times I didn't really feel like, no.
Has that changed now, do you think?
I think it's changed. I do think it's a lot better. We do have a lot more programs in place, but at the same time, I always say, we can always do so much more. And I think with tennis as well. Especially for girls, we're on the tour so young, at 14, 15. That happened with me as well. And, whether it's parents or coaches, a lot of this abuse happens, unfortunately. And again, more needs to be available. And again, more needs to be done. We need to talk about it more. And that was also another huge reason for coming out and not just talking about mental health, but domestic violence and child abuse, which I've talked about so much. And again, pretty much the first one to talk about it so openly. So there's so much power in sharing our stories. That's what I want to try and do. And I think it has brought it to the forefront in sport. I just hope we can do even more.
No, it certainly has.